Hi, folks. Welcome to the Weekend Investing Daily Bite of 16th of October. Another good day after a nice run on 15th. The RBI intervening in the forex markets and the rupee gained actually versus the dollar in the last 24 hours. That is giving a lot of tailwind to this new thrust that we've got. I think people are getting a sense that the government and the Reserve Bank are sensing that we are at the cusp of the next leg. At least that's why I would think they would intervene, and that we are in a comfortable position in, with respect to the forex situation. FIIs also have reduced their selling dramatically in the last 1 week, and this Indo-US tariff treaty is likely to be signed sometime soon now. It seems there are again noises where Trump has posted that Modi has agreed to stop buying from Russia phased over a period of time. I don't know whether that's true or not, but he's claiming that. And there is also some rumors that India has agreed to buy 15 to 20 billion dollars of oil from the US. So there seems to be some murmurs of a deal happening. The market is already taking cue because the BBC principle Bhav Bhagwan is working, and you will see on the charts how the markets are actually now looking reasonably good to take the next leg up. So let's dive into some of the charts. Disclaimer as always, please read fully, understand it, and then move forward in the video. Do subscribe to the channel if you haven't so far. Where is the market headed? So we see the Nifty chart. Nifty has gone up 1% today, and in the last 8 or 9 sessions, we have gone from 24,500 to almost 25,600, almost 1,000 or 1,100 points have been gained. And this is meaningful recovery from this point. And as I was mentioning since many days, any small news positive on the tariff front is going to put rockets to this market, because this market has withstood all kinds of news in the last 3 4 months and not fallen any significantly. So this is a good setup for the market to really do well going forward. So that's the setup right now. Nifty plus 1%, Nifty Junior coming back at 0.49%, mid caps up 0.48%. You can see it's almost hitting recent highs. Small caps also gaining at 0.38%, not as much. Small caps are also still very extended as per a lot of fundamental analysts. And Nifty Bank moving 1.1% again, nearing the previous highs. And you can see here the inverted head and shoulders pattern that I was talking about in many episodes is almost reaching its natural target. So a lot of these patterns actually work, and you only need to just follow them. Gold is unstoppable, 0.9% today, 1,26,956 per 10 grams is the official price. On the street you can't get it anything below 1,30,000 plus whatever, GST making and all that. So gold is displaying a complete uh, you know changing sort of world order actually, where a very nice analogy by one of the Twitter fellows was that gold is like the lighthouse and the fiat currencies are like a sinking ship. So people in that ship are looking at gold and thinking that gold is going up, whereas they are the one who are shrinking. So thank you so much for I don't remember who had mentioned it on Twitter, but it was a fantastic analogy where gold is not really doing anything. It is just sitting there. It hardly adds any new mind material growth to it, 1 or 2% a year. And the fiat currencies are the ones which are the variable, which are infinite in number. You can print as much as you like, and hence the relative valuation of gold versus that paper is going up. So it feels like gold prices are going up, and we say so also in our narrative that gold is going up. But in actual sense, gold is the real money. It doesn't go anywhere. Everything else oscillates versus gold. But that will be a very long discussion if I delve into that right now. So let's move ahead. Silver, the chart has been added on popular demand. 0.55% down today, but very very respectable price, 1,58,000 official price, but nothing is available for less than about 190 or 2 lakh rupees a kg. I've done a recent video on how the silver shortage would cause an exchange default. If you haven't seen that, please see that. There's the mechanism of backwardation has been explained in that video, and it is basically the paper shorts are getting overwhelmed with physical delivery buys, and that has the potential to break down any exchange. Anyhow, watch that video and you will find out more about that mechanism. Advanced decline trends in the markets today, again, pretty much in favor of advances. And you can see 302 advances to 197 declines for the day. HDFC Bank, Reliance, ITC, Hindustan Levers, Mahindra, Titan, Tata Motors, Maruti, all really doing quite well. Nestle jumping up hugely. Um, you also had Tata Consumers go up. So there's a nice flurry of green on the screen. In the Nifty Next 50 space, not as much green, but FMCG has really picked up today. Varun Beverages, Britannia, Godrej CP, United Spirits, steel stocks also up, Motherson Sumi also up. Real estate stocks continued the rally from yesterday. Some softness in metals in NBFC space, but overall a reasonably good day. Mover of the day is BLS, 16.5%. They have secured some contract. Yesterday, 3 days back, the news was that they were not going to get more contracts. Now they've got more contracts. So I don't know what's happening there, but 16.5% is the move of the day. Sectoral trends, FMCG top rank here, plus 2% for the day. Real estate, second day running 1.9%. As I mentioned yesterday, real estate is having a tailwind of foreign direct investment directly into a project that is going to be huge, I think. Private banks up 1.5%. Autos also up 1.27%. We are now nearing Dhanteras, which is one of the biggest, actually, is the biggest auto sale day for the year, I think, even for mobile phones, even for electronics. This is like the Black Friday of the US, where people really open their purses and go berserk. So we have some very nice, FMCG, real estate, and auto move up. PSU banks today were sulking at minus 0.44%, but overall a very, very nice across the board day for the markets. And you can see FMCG plus 2%, a very sharp move up. Nestle's result has buoyed the entire sector, 4.4% on Nestle. Varun Beverages 3.6, Tata Consumers, Britannia, and Colgate also joining in on the FMCG front. Real estate is now about to break this channel that we've had since a while, and if the breakout of that probably is going to open up new doors. Overall reality, I think this has really set the tone today, plus 5%. Godrej Properties, Sobha, Lodha, Signature also going up. Overall realities, according to sources, is about to launch a very big project in Gurgaon and Gurugram, I'm sorry, and that is likely to be a bumper project as per my sources. So maybe Oberoi reality has started jumping for that reason as well. We'll find out soon. US markets, um, very flat day for Dow Jones yesterday. S&P 500 was up 0.4%, Nasdaq 0.6%, and Russell again 0.97%. So you are seeing that over the last 1 week, small caps have gained 2%. Major indices have returned negative. Over the last 1 month, also 4.86%. So you can see a rotation is happening in the US markets where tech stocks and top stocks are now taking a breather while the rest of the market is going up. So perhaps that market is also not ready to go down anytime soon because the broader part of the market is now moving up. And that is always a great sign. When we look at individual stocks, you can see AMD up 9.4%. That's an amazing run on AMD. US um, government is investing into that company. Morgan Stanley up 4.7%, Bank of America, Intel, Alphabet, all moving up very, very nicely. So US stocks and US markets are doing very, very well. Weekend Investing also has a strategy on uh, US stocks that is hosted on vested platform, just like we have Indian stocks on small case platform. We have a strategy on US stocks there. You can connect with the team and they'll redirect you to the US stocks team. Tweet of the day. Tweet of the day. So Ritesh Jain had tweeted about gold bonds. This is primarily about SGBs, and you can see that the liability of the government is growing exponentially. Um, in 2025 April, the liability was at 1,20,000 crores, which within few months has gone to 1,50,000 crores. And this liability is going to remain till 2032. I think that is where the last SGBs will be matured. So government started selling government SGBs by the government or by the RBI, you can say, was like a short on gold. They went short to get some money to use in their programs. Some very smart babu in the finance ministry thought that this was a great idea. We'll take money from people. They will think that they are going long on gold, we will be going short on gold, and then 8 years later we will just reverse the transaction because gold is not going anywhere. This started in 2015-16. Gold was flat from 2011 or 12 onwards. So 3-4 years of recency bias caused these babus to think that gold will not go anywhere, and they basically sunk a big hole in the taxpayers pocket because of their stupidity. This is, I think, one of the biggest blunders done by RBI. And there is no pardon for this. I mean, they should be kicking out that team immediately. The silver lining is that we ourselves are paying for this liability. So all taxpayers are basically paying to SGB holders. It is like the Ladla SGB holder program, just like all the other beneficiary programs that the government runs. This is the Ladla SGB holder plan where all taxpayers will pool in money to pay to SGB buyers, and the SGB buyers basically are enjoying. So that's how the tax distribution is happening for SGBs. The second tweet was from Sonia Shenoy. She says, strong up move today. Nifty hits 25,500 up to 40. The main point that she has mentioned here is that Nifty is now up 1,000 points from 30th September low. So now October is usually a bloody red month. If you go back in history, you will find that October is usually a really bad month. And this time around, October has been a great month. 1,000 points in October. I don't remember when was the last time we did that. So these are all signs that something unusual is happening now in the market. Perhaps as the this Q2 earnings seasons gets by, and if there are no shockers here, maybe we will hit perhaps a new all-time high in not so distant future. That's sort of my guess. In the last many days, I am getting that feeling that the undercurrent is very, very solid, very, very, very strong. So just some macro clarity in terms of tariffs and all these things, if they align, you will find that FIIs will come and with a beeline in investing. And RBI is already making that move in terms of supporting the rupee versus the dollar. So I think this long consolidation phase may be ending, and I agree with Sonia. We may be in for a new leg up here.